Imagine Brooklyn in the early 20th century. Amidst the hustle and bustle, on July 31st, 1912, a future economic legend was born, Milton Friedman. The youngest of four children, Milton's early years were shaped by the trials and tribulations of his immigrant parents, Gino and Sarah, who hailed from Hungary. This modest upbringing sowed the seeds for what would become a lifelong passion for understanding and solving economic problems. Milton's brainy brilliance shone through early on, particularly in mathematics and economics. His knack for numbers led him to Rutgers University, where he studied under the guidance of influential professors like Arthur Burns and Homer Jones. Burns, with his engaging lectures, steered young Milton towards monetary economics, a field that would soon find its most ardent advocate. Post-Rutgers, the academic adventure continued. Friedman headed to the University of Chicago for his master's degree in 1933, then on to Columbia University for his PhD during the tumultuous years of World War II. His dissertation, a collaboration with Simon Kuznets, delved into the incomes of doctors and laid down some heavy-duty groundwork in occupational income analysis. World War II saw Friedman swap academic halls for the corridors of power at the U.S. Treasury Department, where he worked on tax policy and war finance. These practical experiences gave him a front-row seat to the real-world impacts of economic policies and further fueled his passion for monetary theory. 1946 marked a pivotal year as Friedman joined the faculty at the University of Chicago. Here, he became the star player of the Chicago School of Economics, a group that would shake up economic thought. His game-changing book, A Monetary History of the United States, 1867-1960, co-written with Anna Schwartz in 1963, argued that bad monetary policy by the Federal Reserve played a starring role in the Great Depression. This bold claim challenged the dominant Keynesian economic theories, turning Friedman into an intellectual revolutionary. Friedman's tenure at the University of Chicago put him at the heart of a vibrant intellectual community. He interacted with fellow economists such as George Stigler, Gary Becker, and Robert Lucas. Stigler, a close friend and colleague, often engaged in lively debates with Friedman. Their intellectual sparring sharpened each other's ideas and led to significant contributions to the fields of industrial organization and regulatory economics. Gary Becker, a Nobel laureate in his own right, was profoundly influenced by Friedman. Becker's work on human capital and the economics of discrimination drew heavily on Friedman's theories. The mutual respect between the two economists fostered a collaborative environment that pushed the boundaries of economic thought. Robert Lucas, another key figure in the Chicago School, admired Friedman's rigorous approach to economic analysis. Lucas's development of the rational expectations theory was built on foundations laid by Friedman's work. Their interactions underscored the importance of clear empirical evidence in economic research. Milton Friedman wasn't just an academic locked away in an ivory tower. He was a public intellectual who brought economic theory to the masses. His 1962 book, Capitalism and Freedom, was a manifesto for free market enthusiasts everywhere. He championed ideas like school vouchers, a volunteer army, and a negative income tax, concepts that were ahead of their time but have since found their way into mainstream policy discussions. In 1980, Friedman took his ideas to television with the book and series Free to Choose, co-created with his wife, Rose Friedman. This dynamic duo demystified economics for everyday people, making Friedman a household name and a beloved advocate for economic freedom. The pinnacle of his career came in 1976, when he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. This accolade recognized his groundbreaking work in consumption analysis, monetary history, and stabilization policy. By then, Milton Friedman was a bona fide rock star in the world of economics. Retirement didn't slow him down. Even after stepping down from the University of Chicago in 1977, he continued to influence policy and public thought through his role as a senior research fellow at Stanford University's Hoover Institution. His voice remained loud and clear in debates about monetary policy and economic liberty. Throughout his career, Friedman engaged with contemporaries who held differing views, such as John Kenneth Galbraith and Paul Samuelson. Galbraith, known for his advocacy of government intervention in the economy, often clashed with Friedman in public forums. Their debates highlighted the contrasting philosophies of Keynesian and monetarist economics, providing the public with a deeper understanding of these complex issues. Paul Samuelson, another towering figure in economics, respected Friedman despite their theoretical disagreements. Samuelson's Keynesian leanings contrasted with Friedman's monetarist views, yet their debates were marked by mutual respect and a shared commitment to advancing economic science. Milton Friedman passed away on November 16, 2006, in San Francisco, California. Yet his legacy is anything but forgotten. His fearless advocacy for free markets, his incisive analytical mind, and his talent for making complex ideas accessible have left an indelible mark on economics. From the classrooms of the University of Chicago to the living rooms of America through his TV appearances, Friedman's impact on economic thought and policy is profound. His works continue to inspire and provoke thought, ensuring that the maverick of modern economics remains a guiding light for future generations of economists and policymakers.